A decade after bidding farewell to the legendary James Garner, his daughter reveals a truth many suspected about his legacy. Garner, famed for roles reflecting his real-life charm and integrity, left a mark not only with his memorable performances but also through his virtues. Why pay attention? Garner, the epitome of charisma and resilience on screen, had an off-screen story as gritty as it gets, full of dark twists rivaling any Hollywood script. Early life and family background. Hailing from the rugged terrain of Oklahoma, James's life was a relentless odyssey. With a father of German lineage and a mother who embodied both Cherokee heritage and American resilience, James was thrust into a crucible of cultural diversity from the start. Yet, tragedy marked his early years with the untimely loss of his mother, leaving James and his siblings adrift in the unforgiving currents of existence. The Garner household became a battleground, especially with the arrival of Wilma, a stepmother straight out of a nightmare. Picture a figure so malevolent she'd put Cinderella's infamous stepmother to shame. Wilma's cruelty knew no bounds, from physical abuse to degrading humiliations like forcing James to don a dress in public. She reveled in her tyranny. But James was no shrinking violet. At a mere 14 years old, he stood up to her, delivering a blow that echoed with defiance. Wilma departed, and truth be told, nobody mourned her absence. Yet amidst the storm clouds, a silver lining emerged in the form of Grace, James's final stepmother. She radiated love and kindness, filling the void left by Wilma's darkness. To James, she wasn't just a stepmother, she was Mama Grace, the steadfast guide through the tempest of his youth. Their bond transcended mere bloodlines, proving that family is often defined by the connections we cultivate, not just the ties of ancestry. Entry into military service. As life progressed, another twist awaited James when his father departed for Los Angeles, leaving him and his brothers stranded in Norman. Trapped in a cycle of menial jobs, James eventually succumbed to the siren call of the sea, joining the U.S. Merchant Marine in search of excitement and respite from the monotony. But oh, the irony. The mighty adventurer brought low by seasickness, a tale almost too absurd to believe. Following his maritime misadventures, James found himself back in Los Angeles, enrolling at Hollywood High School of all places. Who could have predicted it? James Garner, the unexpected heartthrob of the schoolyard, a plotline straight out of a teen drama. Yet fate, ever mischievous, redirected him into the world of modeling, peddling Janssen swimsuits for a pretty penny. But James wasn't one to compromise his integrity for a paycheck. Abandoning the allure of quick cash, he returned to Norman, where his true passions flourished on the sports fields: football, basketball, and track. Academic pursuits may have eluded him, leading to an early exit from the high school stage. Military service wasn't easy on him. But here's where the story takes a sharp turn. James Garner, never one to follow the conventional path, surprises everyone, including himself, by enlisting in the California Army National Guard. Life in California seems straightforward until the Korean War abruptly calls him to a much graver stage. Deployed to Korea with the 5th Regimental Combat Team, he trades the football field for a rifle, becoming a genuine hero in a conflict far removed from the realm of make-believe. The Korean Peninsula becomes his harsh classroom, with bullets and mortar rounds serving as unforgiving tutors. James doesn't just face adversity, he embraces it, enduring 2 injuries, the first from shrapnel to his face and hand courtesy of a mortar round. If war had a calling card, that would be a stark reminder of the constant peril lurking on the battlefield. But wait, the narrative takes an even more surreal turn. The second mishap sounds like a scene from a comedy, except it was anything but humorous at the time. Seeking shelter in a foxhole, James is unexpectedly greeted by friendly fire right in the rear. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. His quip about the incident, "There was plenty of room around my rear end. How could they miss?" reflects a remarkable sense of humor that could find light even in the darkest moments. Now, let's talk about the medals. The Purple Heart isn't bestowed lightly, it's a symbol of sacrifice, representing the blood, sweat, and tears shed in service. James not only earned one, but was eligible for a second, thanks to the friendly fire incident. Friendly fire incidents are serious matters, often arising from grave errors or misunderstandings. However, in James's case, it was acknowledged as a tragic facet of the chaos of war. Here's the kicker: the second Purple Heart arrived a staggering 32 years late due to a bureaucratic mishap. Can you imagine? It's like ordering a pizza and having it show up 3 decades later. You might not be hungry anymore, but you can't help but appreciate the delivery, albeit belatedly. James's reaction to the delay better now than in a casket epitomizes his ability to find humor in situations that would leave most people fuming. Delving into James's past unveils a man who has weathered life's storms, particularly during his time in Korea. It wasn't all heroics and camaraderie, it was brutal, unforgiving, and cold. Yet amidst the darkness, James found moments of camaraderie and connection, especially when reuniting with fellow soldiers who shared his trials. His reflections on these experiences aren't mere reminiscences, they're acknowledgments of the fine line between survival and becoming a statistic. And James? He considered himself fortunate, a testament to his humility and profound outlook on life. Garner found love. Now, let's delve into a love story that could rival any Hollywood romance, because in a sense it was one. James Garner, possessing a charisma that could charm the socks off anyone, found himself captivated after a chance encounter with Lois Josephine Fleischman Clark at a party. Their love story unfolded like a whirlwind, filled with intimate dinners and profound conversations, culminating in marriage just a fortnight after their first meeting. And if you're envisioning a recipe for disaster, think again. Garner, always quick with a joke, quipped that their honeymoon nearly bankrupted him, with a staggering bill of $77. Talk about living the high life. However, not everyone was on board with their union. James's family harbored reservations, seeing him and Clark as coming from entirely different worlds. He, a Methodist from Oklahoma, and she, a Jewish woman from Los Angeles. Yet for James, their differing religious backgrounds posed no obstacle. He believed that religion held little significance for either of them. Instead, he emphasized how well they complemented each other, turning potential flaws into strengths in their partnership. Garner approached marriage with a grounded perspective. It wasn't always smooth sailing, but then again, neither was his time in Korea. He likened it to the army. Despite the grumbles and groans, there was an inexplicable allure that kept drawing him back for more. Behind his humor lay a profound love and respect for Lois, whose faith and background added another layer of depth to their already rich relationship. And then there's Kim, Lois's daughter from a previous marriage, whom Garner welcomed with open arms, showcasing that family transcends blood ties. Together, they navigated a life filled with challenges and rewards, with Garner effortlessly slipping into the role of stepfather, as if he were born for it. Fast forward to January 4th, 1958, and the narrative takes yet another intriguing turn: the arrival of Greta Gigi. Garner, adding another layer of joy and fulfillment to their family saga. Despite Garner's public persona, as one of Hollywood's most adored actors, his most cherished roles were those he played off-screen: a devoted husband and father. The love story between James and Lois stood the test of time, enduring until Garner's final breath in 2014. A couple of separations with his lover. James and Lois's relationship, while extraordinary, encountered its fair share of obstacles. Their journey together wasn't always smooth, punctuated by a couple of separations that tested the strength of their bond. The first significant pause occurred in 1970, lasting 3 months. Though seemingly brief in the context of their long relationship, it served as an initial trial of their commitment. The second, more prolonged separation took place in 1979, spanning 2 years. This time, the strain stemmed not from issues between them, but from the external pressures of James's career, particularly his demanding role in the Rockford Files. James's dedication to the show exacted a toll on both his physical health, exacerbated by arthritic knees, and his mental well-being as he carried the weight of the series' success. These challenges prompted him to step back from Hollywood, prioritizing his health and self-care. These periods of separation were more akin to necessary interludes than endings, allowing James to focus on rejuvenating himself for the sake of his own well-being and that of his family. His time apart from Lois didn't signify a waning of love, but rather underscored his profound commitment to their shared life. Their story took a positive turn when they reunited in September 1981, marking a period of resilience, mutual understanding, and a renewed dedication to each other. This reunion highlighted the enduring strength and depth of their relationship. Sadly, their journey together concluded when James passed away in 2014, just before their 58th wedding anniversary. Lois followed in October 2021. However, their story transcends their lifetimes, leaving behind a legacy of love, resilience, and unwavering commitment that is increasingly rare in today's world. James and Lois's life together isn't just the tale of two individuals, it's a narrative of enduring love that continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of steadfast devotion in the face of adversity. Political activism and beliefs. we shouldn't confine Garner to the label of just another Hollywood icon. He was a man of principle, a steadfast advocate of the Democratic Party. His support wasn't superficial, limited to attending glamorous fundraisers or following popular trends. Garner demonstrated his commitment through tangible action, contributing a significant $29,000 over the years, with a staggering $224,000 directly benefiting Democratic candidates. He wasn't a mere spectator in the political arena. He was actively engaged, championing causes and backing candidates like Dennis Kucinich, Dick Gephardt, John Kerry, and Barbara Boxer, among others. His dedication went beyond financial contributions. Garner stood on the front lines of change, marching alongside Martin Luther King Jr. in the historic March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. His presence wasn't merely symbolic, it was a testament to his unwavering stance on civil rights and social justice. King's vision resonated deeply with Garner, inspiring not just him but everyone fortunate enough to witness his commitment firsthand. His participation wasn't a token celebrity appearance, it was a resolute declaration of his commitment to leveraging his influence for the greater good. Fast forward to 1985. Here's the intriguing part: Garner's character, originally scripted as a Republican, underwent a party switch to Democrat to align with Garner's own political beliefs. In his trademark humorous style, Garner quipped, "My wife would leave me if I played a Republican." This wasn't just a joke, it offered a glimpse into how Garner's roles intertwined with his personal convictions, illustrating his sincere regard for the impact of his on-screen portrayals on his real-life values. Then came the buzz in California in 1990, with Democratic Party leaders actively seeking Garner's involvement in the governor's race. It seemed like the perfect scenario: Garner, the beloved actor, poised to shake up California politics. However, fate took a different turn when Dianne Feinstein emerged as the Democratic candidate, leaving Garner on the sidelines. Yet this episode wasn't insignificant. It underscored Garner's genuine political influence, prompting party leaders to actively court his participation. Health challenges and resilience. During the prime of the Rockford Files, Garner encountered a challenge that rivaled any script twist: a battle with his knees. Those pivotal joints for any action star began causing him more anguish than a pursued fugitive. It wasn't a fleeting issue. Garner's knees became a relentless source of discomfort, enduring an astonishing 6 or 7 surgeries. One can only fathom the determination required to persist despite such agony. As the new millennium dawned, Garner reached a breaking point. Both knees underwent a complete transformation. He opted for knee replacement surgery. This wasn't just about returning to action, it was about reclaiming his life from years of wear and tear. Fast forward to April 22nd, 1988, and Garner faced what might have been his most daunting challenge yet: quintuple bypass heart surgery. This was a monumental undertaking, with surgeons rerouting 5 blocked arteries to ensure his heart continued its rhythm. His recovery was nothing short of miraculous, reaffirming that Garner's resilience wasn't just for the cameras. However, kicking the smoking habit post-surgery proved to be a more formidable scene to tackle. It took him 17 years, but in 2005, Garner finally bid farewell to cigarettes, undoubtedly earning himself some extra health points. But the plot thickens. On May 11, 2008, Garner was blindsided by an unexpected plot twist: a severe stroke. Surgery became an immediate necessity, and while the prognosis was promising, it served as a stark reminder of the battles Garner faced off-screen. This man wasn't just playing tough, he embodied resilience, confronting life's challenges with the same unwavering determination he brought to his roles. Garner's daughter, Gigi, reveals the sad truth. Gigi Garner's reflections offer an intimate glimpse into the life of her father, James Garner, transcending the glitz and glamour of his entertainment career. Through her lens, we see beyond the facade of Hollywood's dazzle, uncovering the intricate challenges that come with being the child of a renowned public figure. Living in the shadow of her father's fame exposed Gigi to the nuanced realities of celebrity life, where the pressures and demands often outweigh the spotlight's allure. While James Garner was revered by fans for his charisma and talent, Gigi unveils the personal battles he fought away from the limelight. His health struggles and the emotional toll of his career choices remained largely hidden until Gigi's revelations. She paints a portrait of a devoted father whose professional commitments frequently kept him away from home, leaving Gigi and her sister to lean on their mother for stability and guidance. Despite his dedication to his craft, James Garner's success came with a steep price tag. Gigi illustrates the sacrifices he made in pursuit of his career, juxtaposing his public persona with the private struggles he endured. The relentless scrutiny from the media and the demands of his roles strained the family's dynamics, while legal disputes with major studios added financial and emotional turbulence to their lives. Yet, Gigi's narrative isn't one of despair. It celebrates her father's resilience and determination. She admires his ability to weather adversity, his unwavering passion for his craft, and his steadfast commitment to his loved ones. Through Gigi's reflections, James Garner's legacy shines not just as a Hollywood icon, but as a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. The exit of a legend. On July 19, 2014, the entertainment world mourned the loss of a true legend, James Garner, who passed away at the age of 86 in his Brentwood, Los Angeles home. A heart attack, delivered by coronary artery disease, marked the final curtain call for Garner, leaving behind a void as vast as his illustrious career. Despite enduring health battles, notably a stroke in 2008, Garner remained steadfast, a towering symbol of resilience and tenacity. The news of his passing reverberated through Hollywood like a melancholic melody, prompting an outpouring of heartfelt tributes from peers, friends, and admirers. Tom Selleck, Garner's co-star in The Rockford Files, remembered him not only as a mentor but as a cherished friend, highlighting the profound personal connections Garner fostered. Sally Field, his counterpart in Murphy's Romance, openly expressed her sorrow, painting a portrait of a man deeply admired and sorely missed. Clint Eastwood, known for his understated demeanor, tipped his hat to Garner's legacy, acknowledging his pivotal role in shaping the landscape of cinema. Eastwood credited Garner with paving the way for actors like himself, recognizing the doors Garner's pioneering spirit had opened for generations of performers in Tinseltown. With Garner's passing, the entertainment industry bid farewell to a true icon, whose impact on the silver screen will be remembered for generations to come. He left a legacy. Let's shine a spotlight on Gigi Garner, the daughter of James Garner, who carries a cherished piece of her father's legacy on her wrist, the Heuer Carrera watch. More than a mere timepiece, it symbolizes their shared passion for racing and serves as a precious memento of her father's love. But Gigi doesn't just hold on to memories, she's also a force for good, dedicating herself to the James Garner Animal Rescue Fund. This initiative isn't just a nod to her father's memory, it's a continuation of his compassionate spirit, particularly his deep affinity for animals. Together, the watch, the races, and the fund weave a tapestry of connection that transcends generations, a testament to a legacy that extends far beyond the silver screen. When reflecting on James Garner's legacy, we're reminded of a life marked by true grit, a steadfast navigation of life's challenges with the grace and wit he always embodied, both on and off camera. His journey prompts us to look beyond the glitz of celebrity to acknowledge the genuine struggles they face. Yet it's a particular moment at the Screen Actors Guild Awards, where Morgan Freeman led a sing-along of the Maverick theme song, that encapsulates Garner's legacy. It's a legacy characterized by admiration, respect, and that unmistakable spirit he was renowned for. James Garner wasn't merely a list of accolades, he was a beacon of authenticity and kindness in a world often veiled by illusions.